That's, I mean, it's really odd because there's not a lot of days I'd pass on an eclair.
And
Right.
and I think I would want no less than 6 of them right now.
So then,
people's cravings might leave at different times.
Yes.
well, and then what happens too is there's this, it's called, as you eliminate those toxins and as they leave your body, there's a natural state, and I'm trying to think, we talked about this yesterday. What was that called?
The state that someone reaches of being comfortable?
No, it's where, it's a healing crisis is what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens is then when you're not covering up your symptoms with Advil or whatever else you're doing, or eating, or stuffing your face. Not stuffing your face. That sounds rude. Eating,
Yes, it does.
Eating and pushing your emotions down or whatever. There's things that will come and bubble to the surface that you're not putting a Band-Aid on.
Oh boy.
And those things will begin to come out, and they come out in your physical body as well as your emotional body.
Like just emotional outbursts will start to happen?
Well, you may
boy.
have an emotional twinge or an emotional connection to something that if you're busy eating or covering up negative emotions with food or, I'm just talking, people, that's
people
the way
do this.
most of us operate.
Well, there's no doubt about it. I have realized in these last 3 days that I'm not as hungry as I am desirous of the feeling of eating.
Exactly.
It's not that I'm overly hungry. I like that whole experience of eating things and so on, and the emotional, I don't know if it's an emotional sense, but just the physical sense that I get from eating.
Well, and on a little different level, because I know you, I think we all have that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there's a difference between wanting to eat and wanting to socialize, and know that those two things go together, and there's a really, really, really healthy place in that. That's why all cultures sit around tables together, and that's anthropologically and sociologically just something that we do. But there's something different when you're fasting, in that the emotions may come to the surface, but you won't be using food to push them down. Or if you have an ache or a pain or a physical symptom of something that has maybe been wrong in your body, that you've been pushing down or ignoring, that may come to the surface. And if you fast or cleanse long enough, those physical ailments or symptoms will move their way through your body, and actually your body will get rid of them if you do this long enough, and they typically happen in the reverse order of which they occurred.
And that's natural health coach Shelley Pagitt. And if you want to be like John and I, you can swim the way I learned to swim, which was you got thrown in the deep end of the pool and you started swimming. That's what we're doing. Or some people like to hire a coach. They go to swimming class.